What's up, everyone? Travedo here. Just wanted to talk about the Tournament of Power and give you guys my first prediction on the order of which the fighters are going to get eliminated for Universe 7. Okay? Now, this might be something you guys don't agree with. If you don't agree with it, hey, just in the comments below, let me know your list, all right? But I'm basing the list off of a little bit of power scaling and a little bit of the fact that Dragon Ball Super has been completely unexpected and has random surprises. So I'm taking those into consideration. And I'll give some brief reasons why the order is what it is right after every person, of course. So if you love Dragon Ball also, please subscribe. And let's get on with this list. Number 1, the first person I think that's going to get eliminated is Tien. The reason why I think Tien's going to be eliminated first is just because he wasn't really shown to have improved too much. It was more of like they just brought him back just because he is, you know, an old school character, and it'd just be cool to see him. It helps us fill up the roster. He wasn't even too engaged in the training that Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo were doing when they had the 2-on-2 that it was supposed to be Tien and Piccolo versus them two. I definitely think Tien is going to ball out, though. I think he's going to have a couple good moves. But all in all, though, I just think he's going to be eliminated first. I can't see why he wouldn't be, as far as, you know, he doesn't have the best ties with everybody other than Master Roshi and Krillin. And I guess Goku too, but Goku's going to be doing his own thing. And I could just see Tien also, I don't know, just off of history, you know, Tien was one of the first people knocked out by the Saiyans way back in the Saiyan Saga and DBZ. And then Tien, you know, he wasn't that much of a threat against Cell, didn't do too well. I mean, he wasn't even all that, like, in the Buu arc. Like, he's kind of just one of those characters that just takes up a spot, you know, but everybody likes him way more than Yamcha, obviously. And he is pretty strong. But for those reasons, I think he's first. Number 2, Android 18. Android 18, I feel like she's another one that she didn't get that much of a boost of power. She hasn't really been... you know, she's definitely not as strong as 17, like nowhere near it from what they were making it seem like. And her motivation at first to get into the tournament was just for money. I know that she has her daughter and everything that she's going to be thinking about. But honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Krillin gets into some sort of scenario where Krillin is like, you know, his back is up against the edge of the arena. And I feel like 18 is going to sacrifice herself for Krillin. That's my prediction. I feel like out of love for Krillin and her helping him, she's going to sacrifice herself so Krillin could stay in the tournament, and she's going to get eliminated before Krillin. So that's why she's number 2. And then next on the list at number 3 is Krillin. I think Krillin's going to go out like in a huge rage or something. He's going to go crazy. He's going to end up... you know, fighting a lot harder than he should, do way more risky moves than he should. And I think because of him fighting out of emotion, he's going to end up not thinking, you know, too tactically and too smart. He's not going to be focusing on the moment from a martial artist standpoint, and he's just going to be going reckless, and then he'll probably get blindsided and knocked out. So next, number 17. I think number 17 is going to be number 4 because, you know, 2 people, like, is his sister and then the father of his niece, they both just got eliminated. So then I think for similar reasons, he's going to go a little buck wild. But I also think, too, that 17 is going to get knocked out by somebody really strong, like Jiren or something. I think he's going to be the first character to be knocked out in order to show us how strong somebody like Jiren is, or just some other character from another universe, for power scaling, since we know that 17 was holding back and he was still able to somewhat keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Goku was like, wow, this guy's really strong. So 17, we know that he's up there on the power scaling, and I feel like he's going to be the first person to get knocked out to show us how strong somebody else is, from our team anyways. All right, So next on the list at number 5, Piccolo. Now, I originally wanted to think that Piccolo would be towards the end, but I think Piccolo is going to get eliminated a little quicker. I think he's going to, I don't know, I just feel like they're just going to put him right there smack dab in the middle at number 5 to get knocked out. Something's going to happen where him and Gohan just, can't take this group of people. But I feel like he's going to go out in a boss way, though. I feel like Piccolo's going to drag 2 people out with him or something. He might sacrifice himself for Gohan and then, grab 2 people out for Gohan while he's going out, like stretch out his arm or something really long like that movie has. But I feel like he's going to be smack dab in the middle. Now, number 6, Frieza. The reason being, I feel like once half the fighters of Universe 7 are out, I think that's when whatever the funny business is with Frieza and Frost come about. Which, I mean, I do have a theory too, which I'm going to post up maybe in the next couple days about Frieza being eliminated towards the end. But for this list right now, we're going to talk about Frieza just being eliminated at number 6. And the reason why is because it's going to be right, heading towards the second end of the tournament, or second half, I should say. Second half of the tournament, I think that's when, whatever happens with him and Frost is going to happen right now. They're going to do something crazy. By this time, probably half of the fighters will be eliminated, period, in the tournament. So there'll be a lot less fighters, and then it'll be easier for Frieza and Frost to do something where they try to manipulate the gods, as Frieza said, where they say, hey, we each have half of our teammates left, but, us 2 can give one of you guys a big advantage. Let us work for your team, and then we can, but we'll work for your team only if we can end up being a part of your universe after. So they could do something like that. Next, at number 7, Master Roshi. The reason why Master Roshi's so far down, like towards the end of the tournament, is because I feel like he might have a really important role, especially with his techniques that he can grab people. I mean, he might be the one to put like an evil containment wave on Frieza and Frost. I think that'd be so cool. It's been said that it's the last time. I mean, well, Roshi said himself, this is going to be like, my last rodeo. So why not, if it's the last time we're going to ever see Roshi fight, why not make it in this tournament of power, do something very important towards the end of the tournament. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be a really good, service for him, to the fans of him. He's somebody that we've barely gotten to see in general, and I mean, especially fighting, since early Dragon Ball, the first Dragon Ball. So with him being in this tournament, I definitely love to see him towards the end. And I think it's unexpected. I think just because he's definitely weaker, a lot of people are assuming that he'll be eliminated like one of the first, like 2 or 3, maybe even first overall. But I think that that's going to be what's unexpected also, that, the writers are going to do is throw him in, or throw him out, I should say, towards the end. So 8, 9, and 10, I'm just going to put this all in one bubble: Vegeta, Gohan, Goku. I think one of them is going to be the last man standing for Universe 7. I do have these videos called, it's a Last Man Standing series that I made too, by the way, if you want to check those out. I'll leave the first one in the link below, Last Man Standing Vegeta, where I talk about if, said fighter, like Vegeta, for example, is the last man standing, who I'd like to see him go up against at the end in a one-on-one fight, whether it's up against somebody in our own universe one-on-one, just, to fight for the wish rights, or anybody else who I'd like to see them fight. So check those out. But yeah, definitely Goku, Gohan, Vegeta. They're supposed to be the strongest. I don't know, man. They're just fan favorites. Goku winning is just like a super easy draw to assume. Vegeta, everybody wants Vegeta to have like the final spotlight, at some point, man. Come on, give it to us once in a while. And Gohan, with the way that he's team leader and everything, and he's had, you know, so many references that are similar to the Cell arc back in the day, I think it would just make sense for him to win. But definitely, I mean, those are my guys. That's my order. I'll probably do more videos as the tournament goes along, changing up the order with new predictions, with the new evidence and everything. But this is going to be my first go around. If you liked anything I had to say, please subscribe, please like. Let me know below what you guys think, okay? I'll take it into consideration. I'll let it motivate me for, you know, future videos. But if you guys love Dragon Ball, again, we're primarily a Dragon Ball channel right now, and I cannot wait to talk to y'all about Dragon Ball next time.